Oh, what's up, smarty people? It's KeysDAN with RadioWhat.com, DJLittleRock.com, coming to you live in a living color from the Radio What studios, and this is my podcast, What Makes You Smarter? It's an extension of the RadioWhat.com internet radio station that I've been running for quite some time. And if you need DJ services, where do I always send you? DJLittleRock.com. One more time, DJLittleRock.com. Check availability and get a free price quote, and maybe you can have me at your next event. Also, if you'd like to tell your story or hear the stories of others, I encourage you to check out my other podcast. It's called What Makes You Famous. Find it everywhere using the hashtag What Makes You Famous. Now, on with the show. Today on the program, going to learn about some interesting stuff. You know, I use this What Makes You Smarter to make me smarter. And today we're going to learn that the S in Ulysses S Grant doesn't stand for anything. Nothing. Ulysses S Grant is one of the most important figures in U.S. history, according to InterestingFacts.com. A brilliant tactician and military strategist. He served as the commanding general of the Union armies toward the end of the Civil War, bringing them to victory, then served for 2 terms as the United States 18th president. 1869 to 1877. So it's strange that many Americans don't know his real name. Born Hiram Ulysses Grant on April 27th, 1822, Grant went by the name Ulysses from a young age, even when boys teased him with names like Useless Grant. Kids are cruel. Very cruel. So where does the S come from? In mid-June of 1864, during the height of the Civil War, Congressman Elihu B. Washburn had the same question and wrote to Grant in search of an answer. Quote, in answer to your letter, end quote, Grant wrote in response, quote, I can only state nothing, end quote. 25 years earlier, when U.S. Congressman Thomas Hamer nominated Grant to the prestigious military academy, West Point, he wrote the then 17-year-old's name as Ulysses S. Grant, thinking his middle initial was S for his mother's maiden name, Simpson. Grant tried to remedy the error, but to no avail. The S even appeared on his diploma. The mistake proved prophetic, as the object of his lifelong devotion became embodied within his very name, U.S. Grant. Well, that is an interesting fact. Stick around for more. Hey, stay tuned to What Makes You Smarter and subscribe to this feed. The What Makes You Famous podcast is also on this feed because I'm lazy, I tell you. I'm transmitting live on Twitch, so if you want to find me on Twitch, KeysDAN. Go ahead and subscribe to that, and I might pop up from time to time. So a little bit about Ulysses S. Grant, some interesting facts. And if you want to tell your story or hear the stories of others, I encourage you to check out my other podcast. It's called What Makes You Famous. Find it everywhere using the hashtag What Makes You Famous. That's it for this edition of What Makes You Smarter. It's KeysDAN, RadioWhat.com, DJLittleRock.com. Peace. I'm out of here.